Welcome everybody back to another edition of Year-End Growth Workshop. Hey, in our effort to try to help everybody across the globe, because we are here in America and 54 countries around the world, to become stronger, sharper, and better, we've got a tremendous guest couple with us today. Power couple, all the way from Wollongong, Australia. We've got Josh and Christine Hedger. So we're going to get started. Welcome, by the way.
Thank you.
And of course, we have our esteemed colleague, Randy McCreary. We're going to get started with some questions real quick. Why do they call Australia the land down under?
Because it's the biggest continent in the southern hemisphere.
I see. I didn't know. What is a Vegemite sandwich?
It's a tasty snack.
I see. And lastly, do you operate your distributorship as you are the number 3 distributor in the world? Presently, that's the third quarter of 2024. Do you operate a company on leads or vans?
Vans.
Vans. Over to you, Randy.
Hey, I appreciate you guys being here. Welcome to the States, and I think this is your second year as Gold Circle.
Yes.
You just accomplished that, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
These questions might get a little harder. We appreciate you being here, but we know recruiting is a big part of Kirby. How many dealers right now are in your organization? I mean, to achieve Gold Circle, how many dealers do you normally have pitching and running Kirby's every day?
So I'd say, on average, between 40 and 45.
Wow.
If you're including canvassers, dealers,
Sure.
Team leaders, yeah.
Everybody that generates leads to doing demos in the teams themselves.
Yes.
Around 40 to 50 dealers. So that's
Yeah.
obviously why you're one of the top distributorships in the world. Of that, how many people have you actually moved to the DT level? How many DTs do you have right now?
We have currently 5 DTs in offices, and they're all out there every day pushing. We're monitoring them and guiding them, and they're still joining our morning meetings every day through Zoom. Yeah, so they're all invited every day at 9 a.m. They join our morning meetings, and obviously ours are live, but they're jumping on through the beauty of technology.
I know I've taken a couple Zoom calls from you. It's like when it's 9 a.m. in Australia, I think it's like 11 p.m. here, and I'm like, okay, I'll still take it, but it's a different time zone for that. We'll still do that for you. And then, obviously, to maintain 40 to 50 dealers and teams and DTs, how often do you recruit in all your organizations? Because recruiting is the backbone to the Kirby company.
So, I wouldn't say that this year I've recruited every single week. And we've focused solely on Kirby Life, as well as the online channels that are out there. But we've built a culture of Kirby Life because, we just get a better quality dealer through this channel. We still, like our DPS didn't come through Kirby Life. He's amazing. We're still getting the best of both worlds. But by talking about this every single day, it starts to grow.
It just grows organically.
Yeah.
You pitch it, it's something that people talk about.
And making sure we're rewarding what we say we're going to do as soon as it occurs, not a month later. The day they hit that 6th sale, the day they get their icebreaker, we're recognizing it.
Nice.
Fantastic, sir. 2 great keys already. Zoom in your DTs and instant gratification. Pay off those contests. I can see why you're so successful. Next, how many vans are running daily out of your main office?
So we own 5 vans ourselves, 3 10-seaters.
Beautiful.
And 2 5-seaters.
Beautiful.
But we're building a culture of when the DTs go out that they should look at getting their own vehicles immediately, because if you've got 10 seats like a restaurant, if you only had 10 seats in the restaurant, you'd want to fill the 10 seats.
Yes, sir.
So if you've got a van for your team, your goal's now to fill the van.
Fantastic. So 5 vans rolling out
in the main,
and we're assuming how many DTs are running vans?
And 5 vans in the DTs.
So we've got 10 vans rolling out in your quadrant of Australia daily, which is why you're selling a large quantity of Kirby's.
Yes.
By golly, it makes a lot of sense. Would you agree many more men make many more sales?
Yes, I would. And I
That
also...
wasn't a question. That was a comment. Next question. Now, I know in the last 3 years, you went to a place called Miami to a GLC.
Yes.
And I think Mr. Solomon, your president, had said that you were selling 1,200 Kirby's. Then you immediately, the next year, went Golden Circle and got a beautiful bracelet.
Yep.
This year you repeat back-to-back Gold Circle, so you go on the vacation. Did that GLC, Global Leadership Council, do you feel that impacted your life?
I would say it causes you to grow as a leader, because you're with your peers, not just the peers you're with the peers that are achieving higher standards, achieving higher levels, and this gives you that unconscious push, and you just, as achievers, we want to make achievements. So, when speaking to Tyler and Eyeball, the guys in front of me on the wall here, it just makes me want to do better. It makes me want to do more, and it makes me want to win. And to win, you have to work hard.
This is why we placed you there, so you knew you were right in line with that 3. I like how you noticed that. We want you to get to 2 and 1. And then the last question we have, because I know we're pressed for time and you got to get back to Australia. If you could sum this up, I think you're going to like this. Give us your secret to really go from 1,200 to back Golden Circle. What do you feel the secret is to become and sustain large volume Kirby sales and growth?
I'd say it's a bit of humility, as well as changing your thinking. I've seen these signs my whole career. Think big, act big, get big. But, until it really resonates with you, the meaning of what it actually is, they're just signs. But decide to make it your focus. You start thinking, well, how can I make this bigger? What can I do to make this bigger? And then it gets bigger.
I love it. Unscripted. 2 last comments. What is your prediction for 2025? Bear in mind, the president of International is listening.
A minimum of a 3rd Gold Circle.
Beautiful.
And
if you pulled the stops out and got a couple more vans?
DTs?
Look, that number 1 spot looks pretty good, right?
I like that. So we're talking easily 3, 36, 4,200.
Look, I'm going into this new year in a better mindset. It was the Gold Circle. The first year was, doing everything all the time, every way. The Gold Circle, the second year, it was the same. But I thought I was going to do better. But in the process of hitting it a second time, I've worked out some of the things that I can do better, and that's what I'm going to focus on. And if I do those things the way I'm supposed to do it, and the things that I've decided to make sure I do, the possibilities are amazing.
Absolutely, I would agree, because now that you've got it and you know what you're doing and you've repeated, you've got the foundation. It should be easy to catapult from that. And we promised Christine that she would not have to speak on this deal, but in closing, how do you feel about this handsome lug?
Oh, I love him.
Do you have anything else you'd like to say about the Kirby business or anything at all?
It's amazing, and I'm just so grateful. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations, Randy. I think that concludes another episode of a year-end growth workshop, and a very good one, I would say.
A very special edition.
Let's all say it together.
Appreciate you guys being here.
We like to say we are positive and we are out.
Thank you.
So on 3, we are
Positive.
and we are
Out.
Out.